Hello Guardians, welcome to my review of the Coronach-22.
2-for-1. Triple down. Look at them fall. That's why we have fire team.
Alright, I think this one has gone a little bit under the radar, and that's probably because you probably haven't seen very many of these drop. It's rare. As a matter of fact, I have had a total of 3 of these drop for me this season. I wasn't even aware this weapon existed until halfway through the season, and I've played quite a bit. But I was lucky enough to get 2 very good PvP oriented rolls on this, so this will be more PvP focused, but I will go over PvE later. The Coronach-22 is a 600 RPM adaptive frame auto rifle, and the rolls I used here are high caliber rounds with Zen Moment, Adagio, and the second one is high cal with Surplus and Target Lock. I've spent quite a bit of time with both of these rolls, and both can perform extremely well. Target Lock feels great here as it does help it compete with the meta, as the damage will start to peak up as you start to ramp up Target Lock. But on the other side, I did really enjoy what Zen Moment was bringing here to the table. Incoming flinch can vary easily, ruin this weapon's career, so that Zen Moment helps it out a ton. And when you pair this with its origin trait Suro Synergy, that adds 40 handling and 20 flinch resistance for 6 seconds after loading, you're barely gonna feel that flinch if at all. And because of this, when it came to throwing one in the vault, the Target Lock one had to go. That's going to bring us to our perk roll options here. The Coronach-22 actually has a very tight perk selection, which given the rarity of seeing this drop and no possible ways to farm it, this works in our favor. My personal opinion on the god roll to look out for is 100% gotta be a high cal with Zen Moment and Target Lock. The whole time I just kept wishing I could take my 2 rolls and smash them together. I think this is a pretty underrated auto rifle that when given the proper perks can be a contender in the crucible. I wouldn't go as far as to call it meta though, as it still has heavy competition with SMGs and sidearms. That said, when it came to playing on longer maps, the Coronach-22 started becoming a popular option for me, as it could compete relatively well against pulse rifles and scouts, but if you position correctly could still function in closer engagements a little better than a scout or a pulse rifle can. Looking at the Coronach-22 for PvE, I will admit doesn't particularly have anything going for it. It is a solar weapon, so you will of course be able to roll incandescent on it, but other than that there really isn't anything special going on with its perk selection. I think it could be a fun weapon to use as ad clear running Feeding Frenzy for that reload speed, so you can proc that origin trait even more, but admittedly there are better options out there, and you probably won't be taking this into a Grandmaster or anything endgame for that matter. That's it for this review on the Coronach-22. If you've been using it, tell me how you feel about it. I would love to hear what you have to say. Have you had success with it in the Crucible, or maybe you have found a use for it in PvE? Drop it in the comments, let's talk about it. And if you liked this video, feel free to subscribe, as I will have more videos like this in the future. With that, I wish you all a good day and peace.